Hello, everybody, and welcome to another installment of Total Gaming Network and CS Nation Reviews. Today, we're going to take a quick look at a game called Smash Cars. It just appeared on my Steam list. I don't see it available yet in the Steam store to purchase. I don't know when that's going to happen, or even if it's actually going to happen. I know it was released, I think, on the PlayStation Network a couple of years back. And if the information still holds up, it's developed by Create Studios and published by TIK Games, T-I-K Games. So we've got a special treat for you today. This is a bit of a shorter review than what we probably normally will do. There really isn't too much substance to this game. The gist of it is you're an RC car driving around. There's very limited options here. You've probably already seen that screen. There is very limited control options here. I had my 360 controller hooked up, expecting it to work. There is an option to use a PlayStation 3 controller, but as I don't have one, I figured, hey, maybe it'll still work with my 360 one. It did not, so I had to use the keyboard for the entire duration. Uh, this plays a bit like a revamped version of Micro Machines. You might remember that from the old NES days. Great game, by the way. This one, not so much. It's very simplistic, very plain. Not a whole lot going on. I mean, there's a lot of attempts to do things in the levels. You'll have frogs leaping around the track, people walking around. Like I said, you're the size of an RC car, so it's kind of everything's embiggened. Yeah, I use that word. Get used to it. So, it's not bad, but it's not great either. It has a stunt system which replenishes your nitrous, and it's very simplistic. You hit a ramp, you hit a spacebar to jump, or a shift to boost and spacebar to jump, combine them for some crazy air, whoa, and you use WASD to roll your car in the air, and that's the stunt. Yeah, that's it. You control using the using the mouse, or not the mouse, but the keyboard arrows. And for someone who's used to using a controller for a racing game, this is very awkward. Some people might not have a problem with it, but your mileage may vary. No pun intended. There's a lot of debris scattered around the courses you can run into. Kind of slows your car down a bit. If you run into a person's leg, they'll sometimes pick you up and throw you. Nah, it's boring. It's really boring. After each race, you'll get a bunch of statistics, your time, how many stunts you did, and all that stuff. But really, why? Why release this? I was looking at some reviews for this game when it came on the PlayStation Network a couple years back, and it's like middle of the road, mediocre. Fives, sixes, around there. Why it's on the PC now, I really don't know. I don't know how much they're going to try to sell this for. I have no idea about any of that. In fact, I tried to go to the store page for it on Steam. It doesn't exist yet. So this may not even come out at all, but it's just sitting on my games list. I figured I'd install it and show it off for you guys. But, wow. It's a very arcade game. Very loose type controls. And the AI is actually kind of unforgiving. I didn't see any difficulty slide or anything, but they do put up a pretty good challenge, and if you screw up, they will make you pay for it. You can bump them as much as they bump you, so it's not too big of a deal, but yeah, for a game that looks like it's more geared towards the younger audience, it seems like it's a bit hard on them. I mean, I was even having some difficult times, especially when you hit a ramp, you go flying. It's just, it's not really my cup of tea. There are much, much better games out there. In fact, if you have a PlayStation 3, skip this on the PlayStation Network and pick up Wipeout if you want an arcade type racer, or if you want a sim racer. Gran Turismo 5 is always there. If you're on a 360, get was Forza 4 just came out. You're on a PC, you got Shift 2, you've got Test Drive Unlimited 2 is a much better simulation or racing game overall. Just avoid this. No slight against the developer or the publisher, but you guys, it's not good. There is some car customization going on here. You can paint your windows or your car chassis, all of which are unlockables. You got car decals. I don't think I unlocked any of them for the example I provided here. But later on, you will see a nice hot pink car, and that is how we're going to end it. Terrible game. I'm not even going to give it a numerical score. That's it. This is all done in one take, because I don't even record any more for this. It's done. I've already uninstalled the game from my hard drive. So you guys have a great day. We hope to catch you back here next time for another review slash preview. Who knows what that'll be? Maybe Batman. I don't know. Catch you guys later. Check out more at our website, csnation.net or totalgamingnetwork.com.